as we're gonna start actually now. Ooh, okay. Jesus. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second semifinal here of the Gamers Assembly 2021. The second qualifier. The question is who's gonna join in Feed and also Gwen into the grand final. We had a sick match there. No one deserved there to go out, and now we have actually also a good match with Razer, hugo220, Jesse Rhodes, aka Ratchet, and then also Ben, who surprisingly made it into this semifinal, but definitely is not to be underestimated. So let's take a look who's gonna make it here, as we're gonna start with Spotlight, a map by Busy, and the WR is a 1 minute point 61 by Nevermind. So thank you, Costo, for pointing that one out. And maybe some of you can make a prediction. Maybe will Razer win? So like getting first position. That's probably a good bet. Or maybe is Hugo winning or something like that. Something like that. So you can make that. And yeah, let's go ahead and into this match, because we have 5 rounds after this warm-up that are played in cup mode. So you collect points, and you collect points till you have 100 points, and then you activate the finalist mode. So you get points for your respective position. The further you're up. So if you're first, you get 10 points. Second, you get 6. Third, you get 4 points, and fourth, you get 3 points. And now we're gonna go into the first live round. Let's take a look here. Who's gonna take it? Mania Ben, really the underdog for me in this match, but currently has the best start. Mania Ben is leading here, and also Hugo is having a good time here, as well as Ratchet. Razer has fallen a bit behind, so for me, the clear favorite of this final, he was, or for the semi-final going to the final, he was in the grand final last week, and also played very well against Pack. He knocked out Pack. Just think about that. Razer is very, very skillful, and with that in mind, he goes up into that second position. Ben currently in last, and then we have Ratchet leading. Hugo going so close there to the wall, so he was barely able to survive there. But Hugo currently still on that third position, so not getting overtaken by Ben here, who has a little bit of a harder time. But also Razer could maybe go for that attack. He had a very wonky start there, but it's not enough for him. So Ratchet is taking that first position, Razer in second, Hugo on third, and then we have Ben after making that mistake and the ending in last. So Ratchet taking that first 10-pointer. Point limit is 100. But guys, I really have to. I think nothing can top that other match. Really, it's unbelievable. That was such a sick match. I have to say that. But anyway, oh damn it. Sorry for that. Oh, my stream is still running in the background. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I had a little bit of lags there, but now it should be fine again. So Razer, Hugo, and Ben are in the mix. It is Ratchet who has made a mistake. Sorry for that standing screen there for that brief moment there. But that can, of course, happen. Sorry for that. Razer versus Hugo here in that party, in that very, very Trackmania nation-ish part. But it's Razer with that no slide there. Didn't kneel there, and he was sliding in too early. So Razer dropping down to that third position. Hugo's taking his victory here. Ben also with a good amount of points here, getting himself second position. So nice performance by Ben thus far. And Razer only with 4 points. Then Ratchet in last. And with that, Hugo will go into the leads. Hugo will go into the leads. So Hugo up to 14 points. Then Ratchet still on second position after winning that first round. And then we see, Razer and Mania Ben both with 10 and 9 points respectively. But of course, it's only the second round. And Mania Ben currently needs more than that. I mean, he got a second position there, but I think only because both Ratchet and Razer have made a mistake there. But of course, those things will happen. Alright. Hugo, Razer, and Ratchet are in the top 3. But it is Ratchet who's too far behind to have a saying. He's 0.27 behind, so Hugo versus Razer here for that first position. But Razer again, a mistake there on that inside. So that is not that fortunate for him, because he made that mistake in the prior round in this part again. And Hugo barely survives this ending. 1 minute 1 flat for him. Then Ratchet on second, and Razer drops from second, or battle for first, to last actually. So not really good 2 rounds here for Razer. And now actually tied for last with Ben, who's at 13 points. Hugo is leading by winning 2 rounds in a row, and then there's Ratchet on that second position. I remember Hugo here in the semifinal, where there was the decider between Hugo. There was the match Hugo, Bren, Peck, and Razer, and Hugo was severely struggling on this match. He couldn't really hold his nerves together, or maybe he was too inconsistent on this track. But Hugo made a lot of mistakes here on this track, but now he's looking stronger and actually is in the lead again. So he's ahead of Ratchet. Ratchet is doing very good here. As you can see in this round, he's at 19 points. So Hugo and Ratchet thus far with a good performance, and already a small gap between second and third has been created by them. But Hugo not with the best line there, so Ratchet goes into the lead, but still a close battle here between all those... No, actually only those 3 players here, and also Ben is in the mix, but a lot of mistakes have happened here. So you can see also Hugo has fallen behind. Is Ben actually getting that first position? He can maybe get it, but it's not enough here. So it is Ratchet taking it here. Ben actually with a mistake in the ending, so he will get overtaken by Razer, but stays ahead of Hugo. But still an unnecessary mistake and throwing away 2 points here, and 2 important points, because Razer now with that overtakes him, and Ben now in last. So Ben throwing away that ending. And Ben with 17 points out of 4 rounds. So last round here on this track. And we have another mistake here that has been done by not Hugo this time. It's by Ratchet. So Ratchet with a mistake and goes for a conservative driving here. But again with a mistake. So a mistake tends to happen after a mistake. So you tend to make more mistakes after you've already done one. So let's say like that. So Ratchet is dead in last position, but then we also have the battle for first between Ben, who's really doing good here, but still also maybe the pressure is kicking in a little bit too much, versus Razer here. Ben will have way more speed and a better transition, or better apex here in this turn, but Razer again is still leading the round. So Razer is taking that one. Yep. Ben in second, and then we have Hugo on third, and Ratchet finishing in last. So it's a back and forth here between all the players, kind of. Only Ben falling a little bit behind, but still a very close match. Not comparably closer than the other match, or not closer than the other match, but still points. No one is really running away here, as you can see. No one is running away. And it's 32, 31, and 29 points for the top 3. And then there's Ben, also not doing too bad here with 23 points. So in 5 rounds, 23 points. You know, it could be better, it could be worse. Let's say it like that. So now Royal Cheese coming up. Royal Cheese, the next map. And the WR here is a... Okay, it's by Nod, actually. Okay, the WR is by Nod. I thought it's by Megorian. But it's a 59.962 by Nod. And who will be the victorious player here? It's a pretty tough map with a lot of long drifts that you have to clear. And then also this ending and this part here that was coming up there, this sort of hairpin where you have to precisely jump through. This is really hard to do, but I think players are ready on this one, but we will inevitably see mistakes on this track, especially in this ending. This is really hard to do. You can see it. You can go for that safe way, but you can also go for the risky line that maybe Hugo's going for. Or Ratchet. Yeah, Ratchet goes for that finish jump, but also Hugo. Let's take a look onto Hugo here. This jump, you want to approach from the left and then jump into the finish. That was a beautiful display from Hugo, how you should do this ending. But it's really easy to mess up and hard to do it regular. Because it's such a, not blind jump, but... Well, it's a weird jump, let's say it like that. Yeah, so yeah. That was the warm-up. Ratchet is still leading ahead of Hugo. And then Razer is on P3. Ben on 4th position, but again, not that decided match already. Sometimes you see a player running away having 40 plus points, but that's not the case players are currently at the beginning of 30 points, and consider that we played till a point limit of 100, so still a long way to go for the players. Ratchet leading the round here. Razer with a good line though, goes for the attack, and Razer with that temporarily can hold that first position. A little bit more speed, also a better approach for him. Ben is lurking into that third position, but Hugo's overtaking here. Ben also with a very wide exit there, so Ben is losing speed, but it is Hugo with a mistake there. That is a really hard part to do, I can tell you that. Try it yourself and you will see that you will most likely crash into them. So Ratchet and Razer are betting it out for first. Who's gonna survive that ending, or who's gonna do it the best? It's Ratchet taking it here with a 1 minute point 39. That is a great time. Razer on second position with a point 52.8, and then there's Ben on third position. Hugo doing some stunts. It is not able to finish. Hugo not able to finish here. That is not good for hugo220. 3 points are not a lot that you get, but of course every point that you you need every point. Imagine he would have been, or he's at 97 points just before finals mode, and then he's not gonna take it, you know. This could well happen. This could well happen for hugo220 here, but maybe he just wants to keep his head cool now and does not want to think about that, because currently he has a good start and is in a battle with Ratchet and Razer for first. Ben also with a good amount of speed here, rocking the big car skin. Ben losing a little bit of speed, but also it is, oh my god, it is actually Ratchet clipping it there, and also Hugo making a mistake. I think Razer also not with the best approach there. So you can see you have to go really close there to the wall, and now Ben can maybe get himself that first position. Razer versus Ben here in the ending. Ben does it really good. Razer needs a good ending. Ben with more speed. Is he gonna take it? No, it is actually Razer taking it because Ben was misaligning the ending and had to release. So still a second position for him, but Razer is eventually taking that one, and now only 1 point away here from Ratchet. So great round to say the least, but yeah, look at the gap here. Hugo really falling apart. Really falling apart. Ben still in the race with 33 points, so nice performance from Ben. You can really see that he has put in a lot of effort and that he is ready on this track. So third round. We have already played 7 rounds. This is round number 8. Currently Ben is yeah, having a battle again for that third position, but currently not the best speed and the best line for Ben here, and with that he falls down to that last position. Hugo, Razer and Ratchet are ahead, but the battle we are focusing on right now is Razer versus Ratchet for that 10-pointer. No one making a mistake here. It seems that Ratchet has a little bit more speed. No, never mind. He was actually drifting a little bit too much. Also Razer, very risky line there to that inside, extending his lead by the looks of it, but Ratchet has more speed though. Ratchet has more speed in this ending, but Razer will stay ahead if he saves that. No, yes he will, but it's actually Ratchet who makes that mistake and gets overtaken by everyone. So from 6 to 3 points just with that ending, and Razer also with a 1 minute point 40. So also a good time, and Razer goes into the lead. So 55 points for him. Ratchet up to 49 points, and then we have Hugo at 40 and Ben at 37. So still everything can happen here on this map and in this particular semifinal. And close round. Ben again not with a best start here. It seems that he is lacking the pace on attack, but it's really hard to do that. You might think, okay, just do some drifts, but it's all about muscle memory, about adapting to the certain line beforehand. It's not easy to drive tech. I'm bad on that. I would probably be like at this point already 1 second behind, but yeah, I'm not a tech player though. Oh my god, Ben. My god, so he is out here. Hugo is leading though, so Hugo is having the upper hand, but he can already, or can also choke the ending here, but that's not the case. Beautiful ending here from Hugo, 1 minute point 20. That is a great time. Nice time here from Hugo, and definitely what he was in need of, from 40 to 50 points. But yeah, you can see the ending. It can really gain or lose you a lot, as we see Razer also making a mistake beforehand. only getting himself 4 points. So still a close match here for that top 3. Ben is 10 points behind, but still can have a saying here. Not making so many mistakes. But he needs more than just getting 4, 6, or maybe someone 10 points. He needs to get into that top 2 more often to stay into the range of the players. And currently it is not looking that well here for Ben in this round, as he finds himself on that 4th position. But maybe someone makes a mistake there. Hugo, not with the best line there, was jumping a little bit too far to the left by the looks of it, but still is in the race, so let's follow Hugo here. But he's so far behind. Actually, Razer goes into the lead here. Never mind though. And it is Ratchet with more speed there. Will he survive the ending, or is it Razer sniping it yet again? It's Ratchet with a beautiful ending and a good time here. 0.28, so also a good time here. A good time by Ratchet. 0.46 by Razer, and then Hugo is on P3 and Ben on last. But yeah, still, I mean, 65, 65, and then 54 points. Hugo was falling behind a lot on this track, especially with that no finish that he was having. But maybe he can redeem himself again and eventually do a comeback, because Hugo is a player not to be underestimated. And maybe this is his map. Obscuritas by Anisado is the next map. Razer and Jessa Rhodes, aka Ratchet, are on tied first position, both with 65 points. Then Hugo at 54 and Ben at 43 points. So Ben not really falling too far behind. He's still in the match, but as I've mentioned, he needs more than that. The WR, yeah, here is a 104.462 by Nod. Nod was eliminated by Megorian, especially on this particular map. So Megorian not in the final, he was in semi-final 1, where we had a very, very close match. And yeah, let's go ahead here on this map. Map number 3 it is. And we have one more map before the 5 live rounds. Let me drink some water. Water. What a bottle. Okay, good luck to the players. This ending can be particularly hard. And yeah, Hugo wins the warm-up with a 105.04. To take it into perspective, I think 104.8, 104.7 can be winning times. Those are nice times. But I think everything below 105 can be enough, can be enough for a top 2 result. But of course, there can be a lot of SIG rounds where you can also lose with a sub 105. So that can happen, but not in this round, because Ratchet is making that mistake and clearly is more than 1 second behind, 1.6 seconds. So he is out on that one. That's a chance for Razer here to run away a little bit and have some air to breathe in order to claim finalist mode at first, or as the first place here in this semi-final 2. So yeah, let's go ahead and see who's getting second though, because Razer's already 0.16 ahead here of Hugo, and Ben, we're having a fight for second position. Ben with a little bit more speed by the looks of it, but only a tiny tad, but still very close between them, only 300s. Ben also with a better slide there. The question is it enough here to overtake Hugo, who had very good endings? Yeah, look at the Ben line. That was superior compared towards Hugo, but still super, super close between them. But Ben is taking that one if he survives this ending. Yes, he's doing so. And a 104.89 for Razer to take that one home. So Razer wins this round here and walks away, because it was Ratchet only getting 3 points here. So 7 points of an advantage for Razer here over Ratchet. Also Ben here with good amount of points, getting himself 6 points. So coming closer to P2 and also towards Hugo. So Ben is still with a good match and he can still make it happen. Ben with a good start though. So Mania Ben is leading Hugo with a mistake, and then we have Ratchet and Razer who are currently finding themselves in that second and third position. But Ben with that mistake, and with that he falls down to P4. So Ben is crumbling here. That first place would have been very important for him, but that wasn't the case. So Ben with a mistake, and now it's Ratchet versus Razer. So the leader in the points here are batting out for another 10-pointer here. Currently looks like that Ratchet has the upper hand after making that mistake in that prior round. Ratchet is leading Razer with good speed though. He comes a bit closer. It's only a couple of thousands between them. Razer with that inside line though. Ratchet jumping a little bit too far up here. So this will be all in the ending, but I think Ratchet has it. Ratchet has it. Yes, great ending. And a 104.78. Oh my god, man. That is a great round here from the players. Great round. Wow. Sick match. And hello, Alex. So 81 versus 78 points. So 2 more rounds for Razer. 2 more victories, to say it like that. And he is in finalist. Ratchet at 78 points. And then we have one mistake here already at the beginning. And it was Ben. Unfortunately, Ben making yet another mistake. That was unbelievable by Carl Jr. indeed, as I just look into my chat here. Carl Jr. This guy's crazy, yeah? This guy's crazy. Didn't Carl Jr. do like a .46 or something like that? Or 48, something like that. I hardly remember. But that was a crazy one. Wow. Sick time. So again, Ratchet versus Razer here in this ending. Again, Razer with that inside line. Ratchet with the speed though, but actually Razer's line looks way more superior by the looks of it. But again, the last slide will decide it here for that first position. It's Razer go actually a little bit wonky, and it will be again a 104.76. That is absolutely crazy here from Ratchet, what he is bringing us to the, or what is bringing to the asphalt. And he is winning again, and with that goes into the lead with 88 points, 87 for Razer. But what a huge gap already between second and third. It's 22 points. So they look unstoppable. They look unstoppable and definitely worthy to challenge Feed and Gwen, who are waiting in the final. So Razer currently is having a better start here. Good apex, but everyone has made it. So it's a rather close round here, to say the least. But Ben with a mistake. Ben with a mistake again. So Ben is really falling apart here. This is unfortunate to see. He had it. He was in the mood. He was in the mental state. But then he was just making a mistake over and over again. And now he is again in that last position. So Ben, unfortunately, not in the zone. And with that, losing it. But still a great performance here from Ben, as Razer is leading this round, and we could see a different leader again in the points. But maybe Ratchet is sniping Razer in the ending if he makes that mistake. But Razer looks strong, but actually he makes that mistake. You got to be joking me. Oh my god, you got to be joking me, guys. That was such a caster's curse here. No. I think Razer will hate me for that. And both are not finishing. We have 2 DNFs. We have 2 DNFs here. What is happening? Oh no. 2 DNFs. Oh my god. We have 2 DNFs, guys. Ratchet is now 11 points ahead. And that was the chance for Razer here to make it like up to 90 plus points. And that wasn't the case. And now he's making another mistake. So Razer. That's not good. Crumbling like a Subway cookie here. This is not good. And also Ben, again, making a mistake. I think the 4th time in a row. So Ben is not doing it too well. Oh, man. That is not good. And also Hugo here. Hugo can make it happen. Hugo can come dangerously close here to actual second position towards Razer, who of course didn't finish the last round and is currently on that 3rd position. So Hugo looks very strong here, but Ratchet with a lot of speed here by the looks of it. But still, Hugo is leading. Ratchet is coming closer though. Only 0.1 of a second, and a bad ending could seal the deal here for Ratchet to deny some points. But it's Hugo taking it. Hugo will need a 10-pointer, and he will do so indeed, up to 81 points. Ratchet up to finalist though. So that is still a good thing to consider. And Razer again not finishing. Wait, what happened to Razer? Razer again not finishing. Hello? What is going on? Razer not finishing again. He's throwing for skins. And now we have the next map. It's Achilles by Kiesler and Nevermind. And I think Hugo was good on this one. But you can see here, my game went to windowed mode instead of respawn. Well, that's just a thing that can happen in a Nadeo game. So yeah. Just Nando things. But hey, let's go here into this map, into the map preview. It's a pretty unique map. It has a lot of different styles, or slides, let's say like that, with a lot of weird exits and also tight sections. It's really hard to describe this map, but every map has its unique flavor, and also the ending here. It can be really hard to do that, because you can get a lot of speed, but also clip it there, and then the ending you can finish so far to the left if you have gotten a lot of speed though, or if you have accumulated a lot of speed. So that was Ratchet winning the warm-up, and let's go ahead here into the actual live round. Good luck to the players. And actually a nice time at 57.41. I think the WR is something like a 0.1x or something. So let's go ahead here into the round, but a 4x is crazy. So bear in mind, it is Ratchet in finalist. So let's go ahead here and spectate Ratchet, the German powerhouse. The German powerhouse is in finalist at first, and he can make it happen. Also, Ben is not so far away if he is getting himself some good rounds, and Ratchet is currently in the lead. So he can make it here. He's 0.2 ahead of Hugo. And this could be the GG for Ratchet here, as he's currently... Yeah, he's extending his lead. And also Razer, I mean, he's now in the race, but, you know, Hugo is at 81 points. But Razer can maybe deny him the victory here. Razer with the attack though. Razer with the attack. Only 400 of a second, but Ratchet is taking it here. Ratchet is in the grand final. It's accompanying Gwen and Feed. So GG's, and definitely deserved after that sick performance on that prior map. So Ratchet in the final. Is Ratchet raid shit? Oh my god, guys, come on. Raid shit. Raid shit. What are you guys talking about? That's such a Pepega moment. How should I pronounce it then? Ratchet? Ratchet? Like, Ratchet. Ratchet. I'm just pronouncing it Ratchet because I've always did that. You guys are mildly triggered by that. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love it. I love it, guys. So I will continue saying Ratchet. Okay, maybe Ratchet can come into the chat and say how I should pronounce it. Okay, let's go to the next round here, as it is Razer who needs the first position in order to get himself the finest mode. Else he will gain himself that face slap, that 99 points. But currently it is Hugo versus Razer for that first position. That is a close fight. Razer with more speed. This is all in the ending. Razer is taking it though. Razer will eventually go into the finalist mode now after stumbling a lot. Hugo up to 91 points. So still nothing over and done for him. So, Razer up into finalist. This is his first finalist attempt. Good luck to him. Sorry for that late writing there. But the game should not lag because of that. And let's take a look if Hugo can deny him the victory, because Hugo is in need of a first position in order to claim finalist mode himself. And then we have a double finalist situation here. And this could be over and out as very soon here. This could be over and out very soon, since Ben is at 63 points and it's not really matching the pace. But just when I see that, or just when I say that, it's Ben in that battle for that first position. But actually it's Hugo making a mistake, so Hugo could be eliminated in the semifinal again, because Ben and Razer are betting out here for that first position. Razer with way more speed. This is 0.1 of a second between them. 1.1 of a second, and make it even more now, 0.13 though. But Ben Still can rely on a mistake here from Razer in that ending section, but Razer looks so strong, he looks so calm and collected, and Razer will take it, but not the best speed though, but it's still enough for him, still enough, even though it was Ben catching up. But Razer is using his first finals attempt as well, and Hugo is out again in the semifinal. So, final is then Ratchet, or Ratchet, however you want to pronounce it, Razer, Gwen, and Feet. That's the final.